hear God. Make the fire disappear when they stare God.
Yeah, get into it.
I really recognize my position that people are watching me. I'm thinking to myself, oh, the world is watching, and I have something important to say, and I want to change people's lives, and now my mission is different, and I have a responsibility to this whole world.
Yes.
Could have been killed. I mean, look at the front of our car. It's totaled. It's completely totaled, Peter. Oh, this is just terrific. How are we gonna get... Oh, my God. I knew I should have driven. I should always drive. I cannot trust you.
I'm back.
Yeah.
So I'm back.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain.
I look so ugly,
Yes.
but like, who cares?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
This is nothing new, it's nothing new. So, you know, I was like, I need to come up with this video. I've been putting this video off for a very long time, if I do say so myself. But it's time for me to come out and do this video, because like, why not? You know, and I'm on a 15-minute timer. So when I edit this, it's less emotionally draining. When I edit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm giving myself 2 weeks to edit this video, because we all know how I edit.
It takes me forever to edit.
You know what I'm saying? It takes me like a whole hour just to do 1 minute of editing. It takes me a long time to edit, so I'm giving myself 2 weeks to do this video. But now, did I already say what I was doing in this video? I don't know if I did. I'm doing a coming out video, like how it was for me coming out. What was I talking again? Oh yes, my coming out video and how I have. I don't know what else to say. I don't know, but I want to talk about me coming out. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I feel like I should do something. Cause I can't just sit here and talk to you guys and just be like. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's really weird. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna like draw. Let's draw. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get some pencils and paper and we're gonna draw. Yes.
Now say,
Hoes, I'm back with a paper and pencil. Damn it! Well, with part of a paper and pencil. I don't know what happened, but you know what I'm saying? So let's get to it, because I only have like 10 minutes I only have 10 minutes left to do this. So, coming out was very depressing for me. I mean, it was a good thing, but it also was a very
Traumatic experience for me, you know what I'm saying?
which honestly is not like that for everyone. And it was something, honestly, but it made me who I am. It made me a stronger person. And the door closed. Don't need my parents to find out I'm talking shit about them. But seriously, it was something. You're probably wondering, how did you know you liked
Men.
You know, I just knew I liked them. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say, sis. Like, what the fuck?
bag. Oh.
What you said? Queen.
I mean, just like you know what you like, I know what I like. I mean, you just know. Fuck, you just know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You just know. So, let's just talk about
The whole coming out situation. How that happened, it was something.
So it all started. Well, let's just start off with elementary school. Let's just go there. Elementary school, I knew. Okay, back to what I was saying before. I was really interrupted by my
Mom's presence.
Back in elementary school, I mean, I always knew I liked the men. I liked the boys. I don't male species, you know what I'm saying?
Girl, shut the fuck up.
I always knew I liked the same sex. It's kind of scary to say out loud. Oh shit.
Anyways.
I always knew that, but I just never would admit to myself that I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Why is my hand all in the camera? What am I supposed to do? Like,
We have technology.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, I always knew I liked the boys in elementary school, but I never would like say that. You know what I'm saying? At the least, I thought I was like,
Oh, I'm bisexual.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything to like grasp the idea that I like girls. So I feel comfortable with myself. You know what I'm trying to say? But that was never the case. I never really liked girls. I mean, actually,
Is gay, you is gay, you is gay.
Bussy? What is bussy? It's butt pussy. You're into.
I really didn't. I didn't really know, honestly. Like I would think I did, but honestly, I don't know. It's something I would have to ask my younger self, because honestly, I think I did, but I honestly don't know.
Butt pussy!
But honestly, I don't think I did, if we're gonna be honest. Like when I would watch straight porn,
I wasn't even looking at the girl.
Gay!
but that's how I knew. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I just knew. I just knew, sis. I mean, even when I was little, I just already was like, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I didn't really grasp it. I didn't want to grasp it because even when I was little, my dad would say like little things like,
Gay people go to hell.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that. And then one day, I just was reckless. And I had the balls. We were just sitting in the car. Just sitting in the car. Just sitting in the car. Just sitting there. And I was like, Elijah, just ask him. Just ask him. Just say something. So I was like, hey dad. He was like,
Yeah.
I was like, so even if you did have a gay son, saying hypothetically, what would you tell him, like, if he was going to hell or not? He was like, Elijah, I would tell my son that I love him to death if he was gay, but you're still going to hell. And I was just like,
Oh. Okay.
That's what made me like not want to come out like at that time. I was like, well, damn, I don't want to go to hell, but like, you know what I'm saying, ladies and gents and ladies.
Yeah, you know it. It's the remix.
So even I would have like these thoughts in my mind, like it's not funny, but like when I look at it now, it's funny. Like back then, it really wasn't funny. But like I was had these thoughts, and the thoughts were just
You is gay, you is gay, you is gay.
all day, 24/7, and I would like be so upset because I was like, "What the fuck?" And I would pray the gay away.
Didn't work.
I would like rebuke the gay away. Didn't work.
I would just want
To not be gay. It didn't work. Nothing worked. So I was just upset. And I remember, like, I used to call my mom, and I'm like,
oh god, I didn't have any thoughts today. Like, oh my gosh.
she was like, woohoo, like, you're not gay. And I'm like, but like, it was something. Like, when I was younger, I was very, I don't know. I was very, I don't know. I wouldn't say I was depressed. I was just really in my mind. You know what I'm saying? It was something. Going on to middle school. You know, honestly, all throughout school, I got taught about for being gay. I mean, no one really cares. I'm sorry. One thing I learned growing up, only thing that can hurt you is things that you hold against yourself. That's what I learned. And just growing up. So if you're holding something against yourself and someone says, like, talks about you and they say, like, what you're holding against yourself, you're going to get hurt by it. But see, if you don't hold it against yourself, you can't get hurt by anything. You know what I'm saying? So just love yourself. Just love yourself. It's just that simple. Because you're amazing, you're awesome, and you're a bad bitch. And you know that. But because now that I know that I'm gay, like, you know what I'm saying? Now that I know that, like, when people, like, talk about it, I don't get hurt. Like, it doesn't hurt me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't hold it against myself, so it really doesn't hurt me. So, back to
Middle school.
In middle school, I think that's when I came to terms that I liked boys, but
I can't do this.
I never said it out loud. Because things that people don't understand is thinking it in your head and then saying it out loud is like two totally different things. Like, okay, I'm gay in my head, but when it comes out like your mouth, out of your breath, that's something different. Like, that's like a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? So I think in 6th grade, I was still like on the fence of like liking boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? But like in 7th grade, I think I came to terms like, okay, you like boys. Like, you like boys. You don't know if you're gay or not, but you know you like the same sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I knew that. Like, even when I moved schools, I was like, oh my God. Because I used to get taught about being gay so much. And like, literally made no sense. But I was still getting girlfriends. So it didn't stop anything. Because I was really just that bitch. I won. I did. Look how I ate that. You know one thing about it? I always ate the girls up.
Eat some food. Also,
you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I was just pulling girls left and right. And the dudes were just so mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I look about it, you hoes were mad. You were mad because I was still your girlfriends. Even though everyone was calling me gay, was still taking your girlfriends. You know, you hoes were really mad. Anyways, but like, you hoes were really mad, and that's okay. Literally, the timer just rang. I started again because I'm not done finished telling my iconic story of my traumatic experience with coming out. So, middle school.
Cream of wheat? No, it's.
Yeah, hoes are mad because I was still in the girlfriends, and that's okay because y'all hoes still could I beat my ass. So it don't matter, no way.
We don't give a fuck.
Stupid bitches. But in 6th grade, I knew I was still on the fence, but in 7th grade, when I moved, I was happy because I was like, okay, fresh start. No one's gonna think I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Fresh start. Who like? So I would try to act all masculine, which was
Disgusting!
I'm so disgusted with my past. Honestly, it was something. Oh my God, it was
Traumatic.
It was depressing. It just makes me cringe every time I think about it. You know what I'm saying? And I would try to act all huh.
What the hell is even that?
Like, huh. Like it. Oh my God, it was
Disgusting!
I was so mean, but like in a more masculine way, if that makes sense.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But I think in 7th grade, I came to terms I did like boys. Yeah, in 8th grade. And honestly, I still do have a lot of respect for my like old self. Cause in 7th grade, I went to a mostly white high school. Let's not forget that. So for some reason, I was just so fascinated with a lot of stuff people had and wore. Like, a lot of the dudes like wearing man buns in 7th grade. You know what I'm trying to say? And I literally flat ironed my hair to wear man buns. It was something. I'm so glad that my hair did not fall off. I'm so glad my hair did not fall off. Good thing I took care of my hair, and when I put heat to it, it didn't damage it. So, but I literally would flat iron my hair. And honestly, people would talk about it. Honestly, it wasn't even people. It was really, I mean, people would talk about it. It was mostly like the girls that I did not want. I mean, I didn't want any of them, but I would never date. They had the most shit to say. Not gonna talk about it. Honestly, fuck you. But they had the most shit to say. Like, nobody cared, but I didn't care. Like, I cared, but I still was doing me. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And like, some things I do still have a lot of respect for my younger self. Because I really was still doing me, even though everyone in my mama had a lot to say about me, and I did not know anyone. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I used to want, everyone, I'm telling you, people used to have the man dudes.
Excuse me, I'm fucking out of here right now.
Dudes used to rock the man buns. They used to have these things, this clothing brand called Vineyard Vine or Vine Vineyard. I will show a picture.
Shut your goddamn mouth. I've been hired here at Fashion Nova to clean this place up. So what we're gonna do? All the Caucasians to the back. Immediately. Immediately. Honestly, thank you. Looks better already. And, you know, real quick, let me just... Oh my God!
It used to be those, and those brands used to be the it shit. The it shit of like fashion in fucking middle school. Like the one that I went to. Like, if you had that, you were it, you were rich, and you were everything. You were popular, you were all that. You were all in the bag of chips. I wanted like Vineyard Vine shirts so bad. So bad, but I never knew where to find them. And I'm so glad I never bought one. Oh my God, I'm so glad I never bought one. I'm so glad. And also, let's talk real quick. I used to want fucking duck boots. Yes, duck boots.
You better stop! Stop! Bitch, stop!
I used to want those so bad, and I am so glad I didn't get them. I'm so glad. Because I would never wear those. Those are the ugliest pieces of fucking shoe I've ever seen.
Excuse me,
So glad I didn't get those. Like, so glad I did not get those. But oh my God. God, this is so traumatic. Anyways, in 8th grade, I actually started meeting a couple of friends that I'm friends with now. You know what I'm saying? And it's only like 4 people, so I mean, that's all that matters. As long as you have a couple friends, you don't need 20. That's what I learned. Because I used to want to be popular so bad. And so, like, I realized I'm fine.
Nothing at all. No, get off my pay.
OMG.
No, but seriously. In 8th grade, I met a couple friends that were actually my friends. You know what I'm saying? We all became really good friends. And now we're like really close. And, you know, I'm really thankful for them. You know what I'm saying? Those are my hoes. Those are my bitches. And one day I will get rich and we will all be living nice and good. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gents? Just some ladies. I don't know how I'm going to get rich. But I'm going to get there, sis. And we're all going to be living high and dandy, if I do say so myself. So, you know, 8th grade, same old shit. Nothing new. People were talking about me being gay.
Again. A fucking again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit. Same old fucking
Really is. And the thing is, let me say this. Because now I'm starting to get like a little pissed about it.
Someone's sexuality is no one's business.
And I'm just let that marinate. It is no one's business. If you're wondering if someone's gay, do not ask them because it's none of your business at all. And sometimes people don't understand when you sit there and ask someone to say, it can sometimes trigger them and they can get very depressed because sometimes they can't even say it out loud to themselves. You know what I'm trying to say? This is like a little serious moment because it kind of pisses me off. Some people cannot even say it or admit to themselves that they like the same sex or that they are who they are. Do not go into and ask them about their sexuality or question them. It is none of your business. It really isn't. No matter who you are, what you think you are, it is not your business whatsoever. So just don't do it, ho. Damn. Like, it's really no one's business. And honestly, the fact that people do that and just constantly ask, it's not your business. And why are you so worried about it? Do you like them? Like, do you have a crush on them? Like, honestly, do you have a crush on them? Just leave them alone. It's none of your business. And stop basing, if you want to be friends with someone, off of their sexuality. You should really base it on their personality, not their sexuality, you dumb fuck. Like, damn it.
Calm down. Calm down.
But like I was saying, now, 9th grade. This is where this whole story turns. It is just, this is like the worst of them. This is everything. This is like the worst, best year. It was very confusing. Now this is where the story really gets somewhere. You know what I'm saying? In 9th grade, I think that's when I started. I always had an Instagram, but I never would post up there. But 9th grade, that's when I started posting or whatever. And I started gaining followers or whatever. And it was cool or whatever. Now that I don't have that account anymore. I don't know when I'm gonna start a new Instagram account, honestly. I gave myself August. I think August is when I'm gonna start a new Instagram account, but I do have a spam account that I use now. And I'm gonna start another account in August, maybe, and start taking pictures again. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
We don't give a fuck.
But anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, back in 9th grade, that was a traumatic year. So in 9th grade, that's when I came out. And honestly, I didn't even come out, but I did come out. That makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, when I came out, and I was like, okay, Elijah. The reason why I came out was because I knew I liked boys, and it honestly was sick and tired of it. Like, because when you know who you are, it kind of like holds like a weight on you, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just hits you. Like, it's just there. It's just there. Like, I don't know. It's like an aroma of something that is just there. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just there. And it just holds you down for some reason. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you have random mood swings just because of it. So in 9th grade, I just came out and I said, fuck it. But I didn't come out because, okay, I went on my Instagram and I was like, y'all don't know that I'm gay. Excuse me. Then you're dumb. I never came out on to anyone. Well, actually, I did come out to a friend of mine. Her name was Tiana at the time. I told her about me trying boys, and she was totally fine with it. Like, she had no problem. She was like, okay, like, what the fuck, like, okay. She was like, yeah, she was like, boy, just do you. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only person I came out to at the time as bisexual. And she was totally understanding of it, and I love her. I will love her forever for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had said, what did I say? What did I say again? Oh yeah, I had said, if you don't know I'm gay, then you're dumb. I was pretty much saying, I don't know why I couldn't say
gay.
I don't know why I just couldn't. So I was like, okay, if you don't know I'm gay, then you're dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was weird. Honestly, I don't know. It was the only way I could like come out and say it. Right when I posted it, like 20 people were in my DM. It was crazy. Let me tell you something. Raleigh, you Raleigh hoes, you Raleigh motherfuckers, I don't like any of you.
You hoes make me
sick. Like, I just don't like any of y'all. And let me tell you why. Because at first, when people won, I think when I came out, not that the following matters to me, because it doesn't at all. But I think when I came out, I was like 7,000 followers, I think, if I'm not mistaken. When I tell you literally hundreds of people unfollowed me.
From Raleigh.
It made no sense. It was like hundreds of people unfollowed me. hundreds. And literally, some of the people were okay with it. You know what I'm trying to say at first. But then a lot of the girls that like me, you know, the ones that DMs like,
oh my god, like, let's FaceTime, like,
Oh my god.
or like,
oh my god,
Like,
we should, like,
the link.
or like,
oh my god, like,
What's up?
that I never answered. They were like salty as fuck. Salty as the fuck. And unfollowed me, and that's why I don't like any of you Raleigh. Honestly, y'all can all eat ass, honestly. I don't like any of you Raleigh girls. Don't like any of you Raleigh people at all, anyways. Like, I like a couple Raleigh people. Let me make that clear. Like, a couple of people that come from Raleigh, I like. Because they're genuinely nice people. But the rest of you hoes can eat my ass. Honestly, y'all could honestly.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Like, honestly, just, that's literally why I don't go to the mall either. Because I'm tired of seeing you. I'm tired of seeing y'all. Honestly, I really am. I don't want to see y'all faces. I don't want to see no one's faces.
I don't like
people.
I like
my friends.
And
some families. That's it.
So, you know, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, back in 9th grade. That's when I came out. And a lot of people showed a lot of support. A lot of people hated it. Didn't really care. But then I ended up telling the, like, coming out story. And again, it reached a lot of people, like I would say. And then I guess that's when you say my account was in its prime. I was in my prime day, but I don't know why I felt so powerful for some reason. I just did. Honestly, I'm glad I don't have that account anymore. But I just felt powerful with that account for some reason. I don't know. And I feel like it is when you know, when your words can impact a lot of people and they like tell you that. I don't know, it just makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? But it also gonna make you feel powerful. Honestly, I'm glad that I grew up and I don't talk like how I used to talk, because we're not gonna talk about how I used to talk. Sissies, because honestly, I used to talk. When I was DL, the way I used to text was
disgusting.
Like, I used to look at my old conversations, I was like,
ew.
Like, when you know how people say bitch, I used to be like, TXH.
BICTH. In that order.
Everything with a C, I would exit out. I'm not a blood. I'm not a game maker. I would just do that. Oh my god, it makes me disgusted with myself. Like, who does that? And honestly, a lot of you dudes do that. A lot of you dudes do that. And you're not even blood. I guess it's not my place to even talk about it, but still, bitch, I don't know who asked y'all gonna be. I once again am starting my timer. This is gonna be the last 15 fucking minutes that I recorded, damn it. So let's just get on with the story. Fuck. So it all comes down. So before I even get to it, let's just give you some background info. I used to talk to this dude named JK. I don't give a honestly. I don't give a fuck about him. Like, honestly, fuck him. But we always had those online relationships, especially if you are of the LGBTQ plus spectrum. You know what I'm saying? We all had our online relationships before coming out, or even coming out now. I don't do that now, but you know what? We all used to do it at some point. So I used to talk to this one named JK. And honestly, he was just a
Liar! Listen. Liar!
He was something else, sis. He wasn't even all that cute. But honestly, I was just in a place where I was like, wasn't accepting myself. And honestly, when he came in and was like always in my DM, you know what I'm saying? I just was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? So we had this like little online relationship. I'm not gonna tell about how that went. Because that's a whole nother story time. But in conclusion, even after like I came out, one day I called him. And do you know another dude had the audacity to answer the phone?
What did I do wrong? You tell me what the fuck I did wrong.
Like, I was just like, wow, that's why I say when you do long distance relationships, please do it with caution. Please proceed with caution. Because those motherfuckers can cheat on you at any time.
Not saying that
all people cheat in
long distance relationships.
But
a lot of the motherfuckers
can
and will do it.
And you will not know.
Well, you will know because somehow you will find out. Somehow it will come out that they did cheat. But I'm telling you, sis, you will get fooled. Not all of them, but some people will do that. But anyways.
Child. Anyways. So.
I came out because I was just set on. I was like, this is the love of my life. This is my man. This my man. That's my man.
This my man. Everybody talking about my man. My man.
I was a dumbass.
And we were sitting in the car one day. So just imagine me just sitting in the car, chilling on the phone with my earbuds in, not talking to my parents. Now, let me remind you, at this time, me and my parents really did not have a good relationship at all. Like, neither one of them. We really did not have a good relationship at all. Because me knowing I was that way and me knowing how they were, I just did not rock with them at all. I just couldn't. So we were all in the car one day. We were going to see Black Panther. I remember, we were going to see Black Panther, and this is when it all happened. So we're sitting in the car picking up my sister, right? Just sitting there. And then my dad, he's there. I'm there. We're in the car alone. Let me tell you, before, like now it's okay. Now it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's not as awkward. I don't hate him as much. But when every time we be left alone, it was so awkward. Like, you could just tell, like, bitch, the air was just so thick, you could cut it with a knife. Like, it was there. Like, you know something was there. So one day, just imagine, we sitting in the car, and my dad, he's just all, so, you got any girlfriends? Mm-hmm. Like, any girls? I'm all like, no. Texting JKL back. Whole time we're having this conversation, I'm texting JKL. And he was like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, at this point, before I got in the car, I was like, look.
It's kind of the way if he asked me, I'm done, this is my man. I'm gonna rep for him, I'm gonna die for him, this is my man. Even though he lives in fucking Ohio. Still my man.
About her man, huh? This is my man. Everybody talking about my man. My man.
So when he was like, so what's going on? I said,
I like boys, and if you don't like that, then don't be in my life.
When I tell you, his face went from to. Now see, when I told my dad this, his face was just
disgusted.
He was furious, honestly. I didn't give a fuck. Damn it.
I hate it here.
But I didn't. Why does it look like this? But I didn't give a fuck because I had a man that was gonna back me up, even though he was 100 miles away. I knew he was gonna come and save me from this. So he was disgusted. He was just, when I was like, I like boys. He said, you're sick. So then my mom and sister got back in the car. And he was babbling on and on and on, like, as if someone gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. I didn't give a damn. So my mom was like, what the fuck just happened? My sister, she's just quiet the whole time, like, what the fuck just happened? And he was all going off.
I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen.
I knew it. And my mom was like, what the fuck going on? I was like,
there is something that I gotta say.
I like men. That's what happened. And she was like, oh shit, here we go. So we get on the road and my dad was like, turn this bitch around. Turn this motherfucker around. My mom was like, Pleasant, no. And then my dad was like, yes. And literally, at this point, I was upset because I wanted to go see the movie, but obviously couldn't go see the movie. So we went home, and this is where everything just unfolded. All the feelings that I have held against him, I just let it all out. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm not going to say what he said, because he said some very hurtful thing that you should never say to a child. He honestly just belittled me the whole time. Honestly, I think we all have an idea of what he said.
Now you're ignorant, mama, you fat. Now you can come outside and we can get it, because I'm a real bitch ass. That's what you are.
You know, people like, no one, like, you know, there are always people that be like, what people say about me don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one can hurt my feelings. But those people, when it comes to their parents, it does. When it comes from your parents, it hits different. I'm gonna just say that when it comes from your parent and they say something bad about you, it does strike a nerve. It does upset you.
It's quiet, ain't no back talk. Quiet, ain't no back talk. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right.
I love me and like I let them know like, look sis, if you don't respect me, then when I get out of this house, do not ever talk to me again. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just that simple. You know what I'm trying to say? But like back then, when I was insecure about it, it hurt me a lot. And he was going on and on, like calling me out my name, calling me not a boy. You know, just things around that area and how I'm gonna go to hell. Yes. And then at this point, when he just kept going on and on, I was sick of it. So I get up, and I go to my room because I was like not having it. You know, this motherfucker tried to throw me on the couch. He tried to throw me on the couch. And then I swung on him. I don't regret that. I really don't. Honestly, I wish I didn't just swing on him once, because that gave him an opportunity to choke the hell out of me. So when I swung on him, he literally picked me up and threw me on the couch and choked the fuck out of me.
And I can't forgive that thieving bilge rat Squidward for stealing it.
Listen, you cross-anxious cheapskate. Squidward's been living at my house, driving me crazy, and you're not gonna hire him back all because of a stupid dog.
Literally, my mom didn't help at all. Literally could have died. Just saying. But yeah, I was literally on the verge of death. I was on the verge of death when he was choking me. Then he finally let me up. I had bruises on my neck. And he came back upstairs trying to talk to me. And I was on the phone with J. Kemp. I was on the phone with J. Kell. He walked in on the phone with J. Kell. Honestly, this is my man. So he walked in and he was like, who this? And I was like, J. Kell. Say hi or get out. And he was like, can you get off the phone? And I was like, yeah, sure. Bitch, I was feeling my pussy that day. He goes in, we talking and talking. I honestly don't remember the conversation because honestly, I really was about to black out because he choked the fuck out of me. Like, I had bruises on my neck. He choked me really hard. And I just remember at the end of the night, he was trying to, you know how your parents, when you get in trouble, how you have an attitude with them, like you're done with them, like, you know what I'm trying to say? But then they trying to come around and try to play nice and shit. That's what he did. And honestly, I was just like, but I wasn't feeling him because I was like, bitch, you really put your hands on me. Like, I should really fight you right now. But I just was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So comes out next day, they took my phone. Well, they took my phone that night. They took my phone on my iPad, went through it, saw all my messages with JK and shit. And they read all my messages, went through all my whole phone. Honestly, I think they saw some nudes because I had a couple nude pictures of some dudes.
So they knew I did like boys. They definitely knew that.
But yes.
Yes.
And literally, I come home the next day. Guess who's waiting at the door? Guess who's not even waiting at the door? I walk in. Guess who's there? My mom. So she's sitting at the table like this.
So, how was your day?
And I'm like, good. And she was just like,
So, you do understand that this weekend, we're going to Aunt Amanda's.
I was like, for what? She was like,
because your attitude is sick. And I'm tired of it.
And I was like, okay, whatever. Mind you, that the night before, my mom had cried because they was like, your attitude, oh my God, I feel like I'm losing my son. And if you don't know, well, I don't think you do now. Like, who knows? You're not part of my family unless you are part of my family watching this. And you shouldn't be watching this. So click the fuck off now, ho. Because that's weird. Why are you watching me and you're my family? That's fucking weird.
Anyways.
My Aunt Amanda is a preacher. She's a preacher. Whole religious God of woman, woman of God, Holy Spirit person, Christian woman, a preacher. And they want to send me down there that weekend to have a conversation with her. This is a normal conversation you would think. No, bitch. No, it was everything but that. So literally, fast forward to that weekend. Get in the car. I really shouldn't have even gotten in the car. Because who was going to force me to go down that? No one. But literally, we go to my Aunt Amanda's house. I walk in, and she's just like, welcome. Come back to my office.
Take me to the king.
Lay me at the throne. Leave me there.
And so we go back to her office. We go back to her office. And we go back, and she's like,
So, how you been feeling? Oh, I do.
Okay.
She's all like,
So, what have your parents, what's been going on at home? Like, what's been going on?
and I'm like, nothing. Like, what do you mean?
Well, your parents have been telling me that you like boys, you like the same sex. Is that what I'm hearing?
And I'm like,
Yes.
so fast forward to this whole conversation. She tried to pinpoint that the reason why I liked boys was because I got picked on for being feminine and all that other stuff, and that's what made me like. She pretty much tried to pinpoint me liking boys on people like how do I say it? It's kind of like something that traumatic happens to you, and the way you are now is because of that. That makes some type of sense. She's trying to say the reason why I was gay is because of something that happened in the past. Or, like, she pretty much trying to say it was a choice. Like, she was just following around those guidelines. At the end of the conversation, she gave me a packet, a little packet. And honestly, I still think I have that packet. I don't know. I'm going to have to go see it. But on the packet, it had, like, the Bible scripture saying, like,
man shall not sleep with man, woman shall not sleep with woman.
Oh, the word homosexual was never in the Bible. It wasn't in the Bible till 1946, and the word it replaced translates to pedophile. Wonder why they did it, must be a mystery.
I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch.
Blam, bitches.
You stupid bitch. You bitches is dumb. You're dumb. Y'all ignorant and y'all dumb. Pick up a fucking book, you dumb bitches.
She said, read this and you'll be cured in 21 days. Every day you have to read it and you will be cured. She's like, this is what she said. She said, the spirit will be gone in 21 days. So she gave the same packet to my dad and for my parents to read it for 21 days. So when after went to McDonald's, he was like, the devil will not have my son. He's one of this whole rant of how, like, the devil won't have me and all that other stuff. Honestly, this is my thing. I understand that my parents did not understand where I was coming from or anything. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I understand. But this is the thing. I don't think I will ever forgive them for doing that until they actually apologize. And even then, it's really not going to do anything for me, only because I felt like even though I am your first child that is of the LGBTQ plus community, there were a lot of different ways you could have handled it. Do you feel what I'm saying? A lot of different ways you could have handled it. And I don't even think an apology can, like, make me fully forgive them for really, like, gonna be honest. Like, honestly. Anyways, my dad would, like, literally, like, weeks later, months later, my dad would, like, come and check on me to see if I read it. And I said no.
Keep saying it. Just keep saying it. Keep saying it out loud. And maybe you will convince Hope, because you won't be convincing anybody else, so dream on.
And he was like, you want to get better? Like, he was pretty much treating me like I was sick. Honestly, that's like I said, even if he was to apologize for everything, which he has multiple times, that does not change the fact, like, that he did that. Do you feel what I'm saying? And my mom, she's just as guilty too, because she didn't stop any of it. She's just as guilty too. So, honestly, they treated me like I was sick. Went to church. Didn't solve anything.
What are you talking about?
Like, and my dad would come on, he's like, I love how you participated in church.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Like, honestly, I was so sick of them. I really, like, I've never hated them so much in my life at that point in time. Like, honestly, it every 3 to 4 months, me and him would get in an argument. Every 3 to 4 months, where we think we would be good, we would argue, have a badass argument. Like, it was just bad. It was weird. Like, our relationship was rocky. It was very rocky. And it still is. Like, do not get me wrong. Like, it has progressed, but I don't care. And he understands that, because I told him to his face, I do not care to have a relationship with him at all, honestly. And it hurts him. It does. Like, he told me it hurts him. And that's the thing about it, is that your parents, even when it comes to dads, we all know dads can be assholes. Like, we all know that. But the thing is, when a parent loses a child, whether it be from death or actually the child just cuts them off, it does hurt them. It very much does hurt them. And when I said, because we got into arguments, and I was like, one day, you're going to see me on TV. You're going to see me being rich, and I'm not going to acknowledge you. I'm never going to talk to you again. And he was hurt by that. And I was honestly, like, I honestly said, when I leave this house, I will never talk to you again. And he was hurt. And honestly, if we're really going to be honest, I didn't care.
Hi.
It is me. It is I. I am Elijah. I am Elijah Walker. I am here. Yes. I just wanted to stop by. Just want to
pop it
and say that I do not hate my parents. Like, I can see that it looks like I hate them. Well, I mean, at a point in time, I did. Because, I mean, imagine waking up every day in a household where your parents don't like a part of you that you can't change. You know what I'm saying? So, you can see where I'm coming from in this video. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hate them now. You know, we're in a better place, I think. So, you know, just want to pop in. Just want to say that, you know. And I've been editing this video for 3 weeks. I hope you fucking enjoy it. I hope you little whores enjoy it. Just want to say that. Just want to stop by, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, Miss Queen, Miss Mamas, Miss You. Fast forward to like now, you know, they're starting to come together. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they've progressed. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I still have a lot of things to teach them, but they've progressed. And I do want to say, before, if I asked my mom to paint my nails, she would, like, have some type of attitude, like, you know what I'm trying to say? But now I asked her to paint my nails, and she has no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first time I asked her to paint my nails was, like, a couple months ago. And she didn't have a face or anything. She was just like, I was like, hey, do you have any black nail polish? Like, can you paint my nails? She was like, well, I don't have any black, but I have some other colors that you can use. Like, she didn't have an attitude, no facial expressions. Like, it was my first time asking her. Nothing, no facial expressions, like, no type of, like, disgust, if that makes sense. Like, she was just, I always, like, the way she answered, it was as if, like, I always paint my nails or something. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it was, like, nothing. Like, it wasn't weird or anything. Like, you know, that's how, like, I say they have made progression. And even I still constantly have to correct my dad. Constantly. And he knows that, like, I'm very passionate when it comes to it. Like, I am very, like, I'm not an emotional ass bitch. Don't let it be, I'm not emotional. But when it comes to, like, stuff like that, I can get very emotional. Like, I can get very emotional. Like, when people say terms that they know they're not supposed to say, it can get me very upset. Like, when it's about me, I don't care, because, like, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it's about me, I don't care. But when it's about other people, I get pissed. And, like, he'll constantly say, like, the wrong terms, and I would get pissed. And he'll correct himself, and he'll apologize, and he'll correct himself. And this is an ongoing thing. And I think that when people have to understand it is, it's not like, they're not going to, like, snap to it in a day, a month, a year. It's like a lifelong thing. Like, you have to constantly teach them. And sooner or later, they will come around. And, you know what I'm trying to say? If you're coming out to your parents, because sometimes the timing for coming out is different for everyone. Do not rush it. It's nothing about, because remember, it is no one's business when you come out, okay?
Yes.
It's no one's business when you come out. Whenever the time is right for you, you will know. You know what I'm trying to say? You will know. Like, when people ask me, how you know the time? You will know. You will know. You will be sick of the bullshit. You will know. You would like the point of caring what everyone thinks. It would be gone. Like it would just. You would be so exhausted from caring what everyone thinks. You just want to do it. Get off your chest. You know what I'm saying? You will know when the time is right for you.
Yes.
But I will say this: when it comes to parents, be patient. Just be patient, but do not let them disrespect you at all. You should never let your parents run over you. Because this is my thing. People feel as if you're supposed to be scared of your parents. I do not agree with that at all. I really don't. I don't feel like you have to make your child scared of you to respect you. Do you feel what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like my dad feels as if I'm supposed to be scared to respect him. And I told him before, I have no respect for you at all. When that whole coming out situation happened, I lost everything. I lost it for both of them. I did not care about them. Like, it was honestly, because I was just disgusted like with everything. But I understand where they were coming from. At the same time, I had to understand. They needed to understand that you could have handled that situation a whole lot different. Whole lot different. You know what I'm trying to say? And the thing is, when you come out to your parents, be patient. And you also have to understand this. If they do not want to come around and you have constantly tried like to let them see your side of things and help them understand you, if they don't want to come around, do not sit there. Don't keep crying over it. Don't keep worrying about them. I'm sorry. There's a point in life where you have to sometimes say your parents. I'm being so dead ass. There comes a time where you have to understand when to stop. Like honestly, when to stop caring what they have to say, what they have to do. If they don't want to be part of it, that's fine. They will come around sooner or later. And if they don't come around, that's fine. That's on them. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you did everything you had to do and needed to do. But if your parent, dad, mom, whoever takes care of you, does not come around, that's on them. Do not sit there and waste your whole life trying to feel some type of acceptance from them. You know what I'm trying to say?
See, we look at these things like acceptance and tolerance, and we don't realize how degrading it is. You're already putting yourself in a pedestal above another human being, and we are supposed to be equal. So therefore, I don't need you to accept me. I may want you to understand me, but as far as you accepting me, that just means that I believe that you are greater than I am, or I believe that you have some kind of privilege or authority over my life, and no way.
I don't give a damn if the people downstairs do not accept me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? But you will respect me. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Just like I respect you, you will respect me. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you should respect everyone for just being a human being in the first place. Like I said, when it comes to the parents and everything, it takes time. And at some point, you have to understand it's not, you can't keep trying to get them to like, especially if it's not going to work. You know, that makes sense. Like, you can't keep trying to constantly fucking want your parents to understand you, especially if they're not putting any effort. Because if they're not putting any effort, cut it. Just done. Just done. But, you know, honestly, I want some food. I want some food now. I'm hungry.
Listen, guys.
Where the fuck did the fucking... Oh, it's right here.
Can I put my...
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, yeah.
I'm back. So, like I was saying, I got baked ziti. I think that's what it is. I don't know. It has zucchini in it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I can't do that. But like I was saying, fast forward to now. we're in an okay place. Pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? When you do come out, I'm so out of breath. When you do come out, just, is that ranch on my jacket? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Anyways.
When you do come out, just understand that it's not gonna be a one-time thing. You're gonna keep coming out to people over and over and over again. Because people feel like it's their business when it's not their business. But once you come out, it's out there, you'll feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And it will get hard. Like, not gonna sit there and not like it's all fucking kitty cats and rainbows and shit. But it will get hard. Because you will probably lose a lot of friends. You might lose family members. I mean, shit. You just might lose a lot of people that you love. But if they truly love you or truly rock with you, they wouldn't switch up on you just because you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that it's not easy, but nothing in life is easy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in life is easy. So just do you, be true, and be you. I said that twice. I love you. Yeah. So hope you like the story time. Actually, I kind of like this video, but it is gonna take me like 2 to 3 weeks to edit this. So, excited for that. Yeah. What else do I need to say? Like, the fuck? Hope you enjoy this. I'm hot in the jacket. I'm sweating balls. So, hope you enjoy this. I love you. And, just be you and be true. I said it 3 times now. I'm gonna just stop talking. Just know that I do love you. And, that you're amazing. You're awesome. And can you hear my breathing? I'm sorry, but I'm breathing heavy because I'm tired for some reason. But anyways, yeah. I'll see you all later. This will take me like 2 to 3 weeks. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be a lot, but I will get it done. I'm in this video because it's like 3 minutes and I already recorded like 5-6 minute videos. So anyways, I love you. Be safe. Be true, be you. Yes.
I'm that bitch. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Will forever be that bitch.